Hello coolers, it's Pablo here and welcome back to Barca Universal and welcome to another signing analysis video on the channel. In today's video we're going to be discussing the signing of Memphis Depay to Barcelona. He's about to sign, so on goes the camera, in goes the analysis, and of course it will be released to you guys as a full video that you are indeed watching now when the signing is officially announced. Depay is going to be signing for Barcelona. For me, one of the top players in Europe this season, coming for free of course to the club. So without any further ado guys, let's get started with some analysis that you guys will want to be hearing. Everything you need to know about Memphis Depay, the pros, the cons, my overall analysis. So let's get started. And of course, let's begin with a few formalities, guys. Depay is 27 years old, an attacker for Lyon and the Dutch national team. Depay will be signing for Barcelona for free, so no transfer fee yet again, like Garcia and like Sergio Aguero. It's going to be a 3-year contract there for Depay until 2024. Of course, Barcelona did want Depay last summer. We didn't end up getting him though, despite the request of Ronald Koeman. Now though, guys, he's been so impressive this season, Depay. And it looks like Barcelona have indeed signed one of the best players, one of the most impressive players for sure, in France and perhaps in Europe for absolutely free. So let's begin then with the analysis of the signing. Just like in the other videos, we'll be taking a look at the pros and the cons of the signing. I think you guys like that sort of style. It gives a good overview of everything. And of course, I will be giving my overall analysis of the signing at the end. But as ever, guys, if you have any thoughts, as always, leave them in the comments down below. But let's begin, guys, with the pros for the signing of Memphis Depay. So the positives, really, of bringing the Dutch forward to the club. I think the first thing I'd say, again, is that he's free. I know it's obvious, but I feel on this signing, almost more than the other guys, it's more significant. I feel like Depay said he had 3 years left on his contract at Lyon right now. He was 27 years old, in the form of his life. I feel like Depay is a 50 to 60 million player in this market. To see that Barcelona are going to be getting him for free, for me, that's brilliant business. It really is. It's one of the steals of the market for sure. And yes, we always say it's a positive that you're bringing in a player for free, but I think someone at Depay of that much quality, at that age, in his prime, it's really top stuff. The next thing I'll mention, guys, is that Barcelona here are signing a player in the absolute prime of his career. Depay right now is on absolute fire. I feel we see him every game. He's developing more and more. I feel as if at Lyon, everyone agrees this spell he's had in France has been so impressive. We know he struggled at Man U. We know before Man U he was very impressive at PSV. Of course, that's why Man U ended up signing him. But at Lyon, guys, he's just revived his career, and ultimately Barcelona is going to be that second chance at a big European club to really prove himself on the biggest stage, really. But I think you look at Depay, guys, especially this season, how he's developing as a player. He's scoring goals, he's getting a load of assists. We'll be talking about a few stats in just a moment, guys. But I feel like for Lyon, we know he's the main guy, he's the captain. But for Netherlands also, guys, right now, he's the star man for the team. Look at the Euros coming up. It's him, it's De Jong. He's right up there. He's the assister, he's the scorer. He's turning into a proper player, I feel, Depay. He's in the form of his life, one of the best players in France this season, perhaps one of the most impressive in Europe. He's been doing really well. I think to back that up, guys, let's take a look at some of the stats I mentioned. I'll take a look at a few of the stats. You look at Ligue 1 this season. Of course, Depay was nominated for one of the players of the season, completely deservedly so, Lyon's captain, with 20 goals and 12 assists, guys, in the 37 appearances he registered in Ligue 1 this season. And in fact, if you take a look at Depay's time at Lyon as a whole, in 178 appearances, Depay has got 131 goal involvements. That's a goal or an assist, guys. That's a really good stat. And I think in general, guys, the Netherlands national team as well, you look at what Depay is doing under De Boer right now. He really is the star of that team. You know, he's getting a lot of goals. His stats of late have been really impressive for Holland. And I think you look at the Euros this summer, like I said, he's the guy they're looking to. He's got 26 goals for his country now. But I feel it is massive. You know, at Netherlands, who'll probably play a little more similarly to Barcelona, he's doing so well there too. I think another massive thing we have to mention, guys, is of course the relationship between our coach for next season, Ronald Koeman, and Memphis Depay. I think we all know, guys, if Ronald Koeman was sacked from Barcelona, perhaps Depay wouldn't have been a Barcelona player right now, but of course Koeman stays, Depay will be coming. And I honestly think that's going to be absolutely key for Depay thriving at Barcelona. I feel as if, you know, in Barcelona he will need a bit of guidance in terms of where he plays in the new system, alongside so many dangerous attacking players, you know, how to play with Messi, that sort of stuff. I feel as if Koeman, of course, is someone who really drove for the signing of Depay for a lot of time now. So I feel as if he's the perfect man, really, to guide Depay in this team, to have the plan for him, and actually to help him settle in perfectly at Barcelona. And the final positive for me, guys, and yes, there have been a lot. It has been, of course, a very good signing for Barcelona, in my opinion, this. But the final positive, guys, would be the fact that this signing of Memphis Depay, for me, is incredibly low risk. Now, what I mean by low risk, guys, is, well, Barcelona can't really go wrong with this. We've got Depay on a 3-year deal here for absolutely free. And as I said earlier, guys, right now I feel as if Depay in the market is about a 50 million euro player. So say worst comes to worst, guys, and Depay just flops at Barcelona, he just can't get it going. I still feel, of course, as if Barcelona are going to make profit on the resale value in 1 or 2 years, you know, whether that's 25 million, 15 million, depending on how well or badly Depay does, and, you know, what sort of stage in his career he's at with injuries and whatnot. Either way, Barcelona essentially have a win-win situation here. We're either getting that fantastic player that we know Depay is, and if he does end up, you know, failing just a little bit at Barcelona, then we should still be able to sell him on if worse comes to worse. However, guys, as with all signings, we do have to discuss a few cons, you know, a few potential downsides, a few things to maybe look out for Memphis Depay and his time at Barcelona. So without any further ado, guys, let's take a look at the other side of the coin, really, and see perhaps what could be some issues for Depay at Barcelona. Now, my first concern with Memphis Depay would be this, guys. Look, there's absolutely no doubting Depay's quality. As I've said a few times, I actually feel as if Depay has perhaps been one of the most impressive players in all of Europe this season. But look, guys, it doesn't always work like that. I think we've seen other players in the past, such as Pedri, come to the club, and they just fit in seamlessly. And then you've got players like Coutinho or Dembélé, where it just doesn't quite happen, despite the fact, look, you look at them in their previous clubs, they were wonderful. Similar to Depay at Lyon now, guys. So if you guys do see where I'm coming from with this one, you know, yes, I completely agree. Depay has so much quality, and he's been so good for Lyon. As I've said a few times now, guys, it looks like a really good signing for Barcelona. But let's see how he does actually at our club. It's very different playing at Barcelona to playing in other places, and that would be a big concern for me, guys. You know, how is Depay actually going to play in La Liga? Another point to make, guys, is, well, where is Depay going to play? I think that's been something that's really been debated in the Barca fan base. Ever since Depay was linked to the club, really, people said, where's he going to fit in the 4-3-3? You know, you'd imagine either at centre forward, either at left wing. You know, we trust Ronald Koeman. As I said, we'll have a plan for this. He will decide where Depay will be playing. But you get the feeling, guys, you know, we've got a lot of players in those attacking areas, and if we do want to see Depay at his full potential, he's really got to learn the way of the Barcelona game. I feel as if Depay is kind of like a free roam player. He likes almost a lot of freedom in terms of where he goes on the pitch, whether that's coming deep to collect the ball, whether that's going in behind, you know, staying in the number 9 role. It's quite varied, and you know what? We've got players like Messi who like to do that, Griezmann likes to do that. So I think that would be a concern for me, guys, and I'm sure for you fans too. You know, where is Depay actually going to fit in? You know, what sort of thing is he going to do to affect Barcelona matches when he actually comes to Catalonia? And just touching on that, guys, you look at our attacking options for next season. Messi, Griezmann, Agüero, Dembele, Ansu Fati, Trincao if he doesn't go, Braithwaite's still there, of course. You've got Conrad and Koyala coming up from the B team if they do come. For now, we've got Coutinho. You know, I think a few of the guys I've listed there will be sold. But, you know, the point still stands, guys. There are a lot of players in attacking positions for Barcelona. And as we mentioned earlier, Depay may struggle to find his role anyway. But on top of all those other players, there could be some issues here, perhaps with Depay getting into the squad. You know, I'm sure he didn't come to Barcelona to be a bench player. I'm sure Koeman is looking to have big importance on the signing of Memphis Depay. But he will have to know that he will be having to fight and earn his place here at Barcelona if he does want a starting berth. So in terms of my overall analysis then of the signing, look, I'm going to say this, guys. I think it's an absolutely excellent signing for Barcelona. I really do. I think Depay, it could even be the best signing we make all window. I think in terms of the quality of player we're getting, like I've said, been so impressive for Lyon this season. For the Dutch national team, I feel as if he's really coming on. He's really one of the best players for them, almost a guy that leaves the mantle for Holland. And that is no mean feat, guys. So I honestly think for free, getting a player like Depay, it's quality for Barcelona. It really is. But as I said there in the cons at the end, guys, my reservations really come with, well, how would he actually do for us? We know his quality. We've seen how good he is. We've seen how much he's developed as a player. We've seen that this is brilliant business for Barcelona. But how is he actually going to perform for us? Where is he going to fit in? How many minutes is he going to get? What sort of positions is he going to take up on the pitch, which is always so key in a Barcelona team? That's where my issues will come in. Let's hope Koeman has the plan. Let's hope Depay's quality and intelligence on the pitch does help him out in this one. And let's hope that Depay is a good success, because we know, guys, this is a quality player and a great signing for Barcelona. So that is where I will wrap up this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. This was my analysis essentially on the signing of Memphis Depay. As I said, I'm pretty excited about it. I think it's a good deal for Barca. I have a few reservations at the end there, but really those are slowly fading, I feel, as the signing has come closer and closer to its official announcement. I feel as if Depay is just developing game by game, guys. It's becoming a joy to watch him, really, and he really has been so good this season, I feel. I'm excited to watch him in the Euros. Let's see how well he does for Barcelona. As always, guys, leave your thoughts in the comments down below. I'll be getting back to as many of you as I can, if not all of you, and more videos will be coming up on the channel very soon. I've got one on Jordi Cruyff that I want planned. I'm not sure if that's already out or if it'll be out later. We want to do a big video also on the whole squad planning for next season, so I'm excited for that. And of course, there'll be many more things to come on the channel, more live streams, more stuff like that. So I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for the support, and goodbye.